Animated Oscars, das ist unser Fokus heute Abend beim Online-Festival des Internationalen Trickfilmfestivals und ich habe es versprochen, wir haben jetzt Hollywood-Produzent Ron Diamond zugeschaltet via Zoom, er ist direkt in Los Angeles. Er ist nicht nur Hollywood-Produzent, er ist auch Kurator und Presenter der Annual Animation Show of Shows at Acme Filmworks in Los Angeles und bei der Oscar Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences für die animierten Kurzfilme zuständig. Aber jetzt habe ich erstmal das Vergnügen. Hi Ron, how are you?
Great, thank you Marcus. How are you doing?
I can't hear you at the moment, but I hope I will. So, wir gucken mal, ob wir den Ton hinkriegen.
Oh, we were batting away earlier. Hopefully you can hear me now.
Yes, now I can hear you. Yeah, it's fine. So how are you? You are at home now?
No, this is my office. I'm totally sequestered, all alone, locked in, can't get out. I can't get out, but there's nobody else in here. It's just me working away.
Okay. So if you had been at home, I would like to ask you. I would have liked to ask you whether you were pants at the moment, because everybody's joking about the home situation.
Absolutely. Well, you know, I'm like everyone else. I can wear shorts around the house on occasion, but you know, it's I'm not too provocative in that front. But you know, pretty casual at home. But you know, in the office, we gotta don our pair.
Of course. So, how's the situation with Corona in Los Angeles at the moment?
Well,
we hear a lot about New York and other countries and in the US, but very rare informations about California in Germany.
Well, I think California is one of the first states to actually embrace the kind of lockdown order, so we have fewer fatalities, but most of the shops are shut. I mean, you can't go into a shop at all. I mean, the only supermarkets and pharmacies and the post office and places like that are really functioning right now. It's going to change. They're talking about opening up this week, but not a lot. You know, some restaurants are open. They say that 75% of our restaurants in Los Angeles are going to shut.
Okay. And you and your family, are you okay?
Thankfully, I'm well, my wife's well, my daughters are well, everybody in my immediate and extended family, no one is experiencing any concern for health, though we're all very concerned about a cousin of ours who works in New York. She is a nurse and she works on the front line of taking care of people. So, you know, we think about her often and hope that she manages to avoid it. She has young children, so.
Of course. So let's talk about the ITFS. You're a veteran in a way, and you're a fan of the festival. You join us almost every year. Do you remember your first time? When have you been the first time in Stuttgart?
I believe it was in 1990. We were often in a circular tent next to the Maritime. We would watch movies in the Maritime. Some large auditorium space, but it wasn't actually a theater. I had great time there. It was the first time I met the Quay brothers, actually, and I remember, I believe Sasha Tatarsky was there from Pilot Film, and you know, it was just a marvelous event, and it has never ceased to be a remarkable event annually to come to, and I've come to most of the events since then.
Okay, but it was much smaller in the 90s than it is today. So what do you like about the festival today?
Meeting people and seeing short films. I mean, look, the internet's great. I think we're all learning the limitations of social media and the profound relationships that we develop when we're sitting across the table from someone or listening to somebody speak at a seminar or a presentation. And those are really important. The chance to go up to somebody who you really admire and have a chance to delve into their medium and understand what makes them really remarkably special.
So what's the most important thing for you on the festival? Is the most important thing meeting the colleagues, seeing the fans, seeing the movies? What is it? So what is the online festival now for you?
Well, it's very much the same in terms of the most essential for me is to see new films. I have Acme Filmworks. We work with a number of directors throughout Europe and around the world, with over 54 directors around the world, most of which I met at festivals, people who explore the outer regions of what creative animation can see and storytelling in unusual ways. And then out of that came the Animation Show of Shows, which became its own nonprofit. And I program an annual collection of short films that usually I present at the FNX every year, which I hope we all return next year so I can present the program there. So I need to see films. I mean, that's really the most important thing. But I can find the films somehow. I can reach out to the filmmakers if I was just working from lists online. But it's meeting the filmmakers. That's as important as watching the films.
Of course. So what do you love about animated short films? Why do you love them so much?
Every time I see an extraordinary short film, it's like discovering a new fruit. It's like discovering the most remarkable experience, because the sky's the limit when it comes to creativity. And you could say that about all motion pictures, but in short films, it's more like poetry, and it's by usually a single individual's vision. And phenomenal experience. And when you have a chance to meet that person, it's all the better. So, you know, watching these short films, just knowing that the next one or the one I'm watching might just become remarkable. And that is very fulfilling. And sometimes they deal with bigger subjects, and sometimes they're just fun and make you laugh, and sometimes they make you cry. And I just love the experience of discovering film after film after film. And I usually one of the stalwarts who stay up at 1 o'clock in the morning watching short films.